Manchester City midfielder Ilkay Gundogan held a Q&A on Twitter last week in which he was asked which of his teammates could win the Ballon d'Or. His answer? That several guys could win it in the future. To name two, Kevin De Bruyne or Raheem Sterling. Of course, the key phrase there is in the future. Because neither Sterling, De Bruyne, nor any other City player made FIFA's shortlist for their prize to be awarded next month. So it's unlikely they'll get a look in for the big Ballon d'Or.
I cannot imagine Barcelona and Madrid winning 4 titles, one not single player being there. Impossible.
It's particularly amazing considering Tottenham won nothing and still had Harry Kane shortlisted. And all Chelsea won was the Mickey Mouse Europa League. Yet Eden Hazard is there. But really, we all know this year it's between only two. Barcelona's Lionel Messi and Liverpool's Virgil van Dijk. It was just a year ago that it seemed inconceivable that anyone other than Messi or Cristiano Ronaldo could win football's most prestigious individual prize. But after Luka Modric's triumph, Van Dijk may not be just a humble underdog. After all, he's the one who won the Champions League.
When you win the Champions League, you'll be there. And the other 10 months, 11 more doesn't care for this kind of awards and this kind of prizes.
The centre-back Van Dijk and the do-everything up-front Messi are like chalk and cheese. As a forward, the Argentine's achievements last season are far easier to quantify. He started with the Supercopa de España, finished with a La Liga title. He scored 51 goals in 50 games, with 36 in the league to win a record 6th European Golden Shoe. And with 12 in the Champions League, he was the top scorer there too.
In my opinion, the Ballon d'Or of this season is Messi for what he has done. He didn't win the Champions League, but because it's an individual prize, he scored a lot of goals, important goals.
As a defender, Van Dijk's qualities are far harder to quantify, which is probably why no defender has won the Ballon d'Or since Fabio Cannavaro in 2006. But there are still a few Van Dijk stats worthy of attention. Like, did you know he played every Premier League game last season, as Liverpool only conceded 22 goals, the lowest number in any of Europe's top leagues? But most remarkable is that Van Dijk was the only man to play more than 1,000 minutes in Europe's top 5 leagues who was never dribbled past, which is about the equivalent of scoring with every shot for an attacker.
For us, he's the best defender in the world. And if you look at this season, he definitely deserves a Ballon d'Or.
Well, no one is really arguing over whether he's the best defender in the world right now. Rather, just whether his feats as a defender can match Messi's as an attacker. And it may not only be last season on which they're judged, because while there's no doubting Van Dijk's incredible season, Messi is still Messi.
With all respect to the other players who have won the Ballon d'Or, we know there is a player who is different to the others in world football, and that is Leo Messi.
In a month's time, the best FIFA men's player will give us our best clue yet as to who will win the Ballon d'Or. And whether it's Van Dijk or Messi that is ultimately crowned in December, 2019's recipient will be a worthy winner. Unlike last time. Thanks for watching. For more great content on all things football, make sure you hit the subscribe button.